Whitney from Wild Hive Studio here for episode number 2. Today we're talking about the 3 things your audience needs to know before they make a purchase from you. So your audience probably, at this point, if you've been on Instagram or social media for a little bit, they probably have a good idea of what you do. But they probably don't know who you are. And by this, I don't mean, like your personality per se. Your personality is part of it. But what I'm talking about here is, who your brand and who your business is, your brand's personality, what your brand stands for, what sets your business apart from all of your competitors in your industry. So let's break this down into the 3 things. Let's just do a quick overview. The 3 things that your audience needs to know before they buy from you is 1, that you understand them. So by this, I'm saying, that you can empathize with what they're going through, that you get where they're at in their business, that you understand the things that they are going through, the struggles that they have every day, every week, every month that pertain to their business and how your service, helps them. So I guess you should be able to understand your target audiences, like all the things that they're going through and where they're coming from, but also in a way of communicating those things, you need to understand how those things relate back to what you're offering, whether it's a product or a service. So that's number 1, that you understand them. Number 2, they need to know that what you do provides a solution for their struggles. So like I just mentioned before, specifically you need to know how to communicate what aspects of what you do and the results that your product or service provides, how those things solve problems that your target audience has, solves what they're experiencing, brings them some kind of relief for what they're going through. And number 3. So number 3, they need to know that you are the right fit for them over your competitor, and this is the trickiest one of all of them. So this is all about communicating what sets your business apart from all the other similar businesses that are in your industry. So you feel like maybe like as you go across Instagram or post or engage with other people, you kind of start to get a sense that you're in this like bubble, right, of either like-minded businesses that provide a similar service or maybe have a similar aesthetic. You've kind of like curated this little community just naturally. And when you have some like of your target audience and ideal clients coming into that community, you need to know and be really clear about what sets you apart from your next door neighbors, or else it's going to be really hard and to kind of like beat the competition, to say like you're in a space that has a lot of competition if you can't differentiate yourself from your neighbors. And I know there's a lot of like community over competition stuff, and I totally agree with that. And I think that's great because there is no competition when everyone knows what sets them apart. There's only competition when you're not clear about what sets you apart, because everyone has that thing. It's just about understanding what it is and tapping into it. So that's number 3, that you are the right fit for your audience over, all of your neighbors. So how do you do all of that? It comes down to knowing your unique selling points. And if you want a deeper dive into some of that, go read my post from last week. I posted 3 times about different aspects of unique selling points. Really, really good stuff. So go check those out after you watch this if you want to learn more. But, outside of unique selling points, it comes down to knowing your values, your process, your mission, your personality. All of those things are like the foundation of your brand strategy. And so you need to show that you understand your audience by taking the time to listen to them. That's a great way to accomplish topic number 1, making sure that you understand them and that they feel understood by you. So listen to them. What questions do you often get asked? If you were in their shoes, how would you feel about what you do? Would you be apprehensive? Would you know a lot about it? Try and think of something that you yourself might need to outsource as a business owner, and analyze how you feel about that and what you feel like you would need to know before you make a purchase. So if you don't know where to start, to just try looking at online question forums, polling your audience, or interviewing friends and family members that might fit your target audience. So really tap into all those resources. And once you get to know how they feel, you can better appeal to them using their own language. And so this is not sleazy at all. This is basically, it's you trying to reach them where they are at because you know that you offer something that can truly help them. You're not just selling for the sake of the sale. You offer something that serves a purpose and brings about a certain type of result. And so you're just trying to reach these people because you know what you do can help them overcome a lot of things that they're struggling with in their business, right? And so you need to tell your audience how your service or product will help them overcome some of those struggles that they're having and educate them on how it works. And so this is also your chance to show authority, educating them how, you go about providing those results. And then lastly, show your audience that you are the right business or person for the job by weaving your values and mission into your content. So I'll give you an example here. At Wildlife Studio, I value education and simplicity, and so I strive to give our clients a streamlined process that educates them at every step of the way, because just like any other tool, you need to know how it works in order to use it to its full potential, right? So not only do I try to explain things in like a very no BS, simple kind of way, but I also go to great lengths to continuously revise and improve my process so that we can focus on being creative and having fun during such, like an important aspect of your business, like creating your visual identity should be fun. Colors and fonts and logo design should be fun. And maybe I'm biased because I'm a designer, but that whole collaboration process should be a lot of fun. This is like the new look and face of your business. And so by making sure that my client process is very simple and easy and educational, and you don't feel like overwhelmed at any point of the, along the journey, it's a lot easier to just relax and enjoy the process and really get as creative as we can be. And that's where those wild ideas come from, because you have that space and that freedom and that peaceful state of mind that you're approaching your design with. You can really think outside of the box and come up with some amazing visual and strategic solutions when you're in that kind of headspace. But anyway, so you see what I did there. You see how I insert my values into my process, because I, as a business, I'm living out my values. I'm striving to insert my values into every aspect of my business. And so really think about that. When you choose your values should be something that you really believe that you can weave into your business, because at the end of the day, it's not enough to just say that you have those values. You need to be actively showing your audience that you live by those values, that you truly believe them and value them, or value those things. So yeah, it's as simple as knowing what you stand for and taking steps to live out those values in your business. And after that, all you have to do is share that in words with your audience. Just using these 3 topics and these exercises and suggestions that I've given, and communicating those things to your audience. So yeah, just to recap, let's recap here, because I said a lot. But what your audience needs to know before buying from you is that 1, you understand them. 2, that what you do provides a solution to their struggles. And 3, that you are the right fit for them over all of your neighbors. And that's what I've got for you today. So that about sums up this topic. If you want to know more about this topic, please comment any questions, or I guess just questions. But if you want to just comment in general, do that as well. But yeah, leave any questions in the comment section. I'm happy to continue talking about this. I love talking about this type of stuff. So please, please, please share your questions and your thoughts, or feel free to just shoot me a DM. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you have a great day, and stay tuned for the next IGTV, on which we will talk about also your voice and your message. I think I've got another topic planned for that. Let's see. Yeah, so we're going to talk about how you can share who you are with your audience. Alrighty, that's everything for real. Talk to you later.